What's going on? How y'all doing? This first video today is going to be about Cedric the Entertainer giving Bill Cosby his props for what he did for black entertainers, being on TV, etc., and also the impact of his shows. I have no problem with that whatsoever. You see, a long time ago, you learned to separate the person from the art. And if I can get biblical, you hate the sin, you don't hate the person. And no one is going to ever know the fullness with Bill Cosby one way or the other. But let's be realistic. This whack cancel culture, Me Too movement, all this garbage that's out, we only know what we be entertained about. And we go by what we see. And Cedric knows that without a Bill Cosby, his doors may not have been open. Because it takes that past to get to your present. It's always important to remember your ancestors, forefathers, foremothers, and people that paved the way. Because they opened up a lot of doors that this country has been so racist and so how they've been that they would not, were it not for those who did. So there have been some bad people hating on Cedric, talking trash. Cedric's on another TV show, CBS, doing quite well, does commercials, does quite well. Cedric's been in film, done different things. He know what the game was, and he knows as a black man what Bill Cosby meant. Because the bottom line is, Cosby was like one of them faces that was standing there alone, as a city porter was. There wasn't that a time that not long ago where it was the one black at a time, get in where you fit in. No one's gonna condemn sitting around condoning Bill Cosby's situation. And it's unfortunate that at this stage and place in his life that he's locked up. However, that's a different situation compared to his body of work as a comedian, as an actor, film, TV, etc. Also, as a black person who was important, because a lot of people made bags off of him and a lot of careers. What he meant from now, I wasn't the biggest Cosby Show fan. I was more of an old school Good Times, Sanford and Son, the Jeffersons type of show, you know, in Fresh Prince of Bel Air. But I did like the Cosby Show. I liked it. I wasn't in love with it, but you can't take away what he did and offers the different world. I mean, he was gold with his TV shows. Let's not front. Let's not front, because I'm gonna put something to you. People will. You don't get to last long like that if you don't have impact, and your stuff's got to hit. And that man was cha-ching on the big screen and the small screen. So I respect that. And Cedric was telling the truth. Should acknowledge that man's greatness as a talent. That's all we know. We know nothing else. That's all we can ever go by. So anyway, Cedric shouldn't be catching no hate. He spoke facts. Grew up watching Fat Albert and the Gang like I watched Soul Train on Saturdays. Now you gonna act like in front like you don't know. That was the way it was. So, and I'm always gonna support the movies I grew up watching. Uptown Saturday Night, Let's Do It Again, Piece of Action, him and Sidney Poitier. Love that stuff. TV shows, all that stuff. He did it. So anyway, but give me your thoughts and takes on Cedric the Entertainer showing Bill Cosby love for his talent and catching some backlash, which he shouldn't, because Cedric was right. Should acknowledge that man's greatness and separate the two. They're two different entities, regardless. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and we only go by what we see and what we remember. I ain't canceling nothing, because if you was, that's all we know. I'm out.